Good afternoon and welcome to VFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coach St. Vincent Limited.
This Wednesday, November 26th, Quartz Black Friday is here. For one day only, enjoy an additional 20% off already reduced prices on appliances, electronics, furniture, and more. Plus, don't miss our limited time doorbuster deals. When they're gone, they're gone. It's the biggest savings day of the year, and it's happening right here in St. Vincent. Terms and conditions apply. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to VFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coach St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene. As part of activities for Tourism Month 2025, on Tuesday, November 18th, the Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with the SVG Hotel and Tourism Association and the SVG Tourism Authority, concluded the tourism education sessions for this school term. A team comprised of Tourism Education Officer Batiste, along with Isola Giddens, President of the SVGHTA and Manager of Grenadine House, and Verneme Oliver, Office Manager at the Beckwith Tourism Association, visited the Grade 5 students of Paget Farm Government School and Beckwith Anglican Primary School. Meanwhile, Tourism Education Officer Beach, together with Vaughan Martin, owner of Serenity Dive, and Effie Goral, managing partner for Ada Restaurant, was part of a team that engaged in the grade 5 and 6 students of the Canawan Primary School. The ongoing tourism education sessions in schools throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines seek to enlighten students on the socio-economic benefits of tourism to SVG and their role in the development of this vital sector. The global campaign for the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence begins today, November 25th, and runs until December 10th, 2025, under the theme Unite to End Digital Violence Against All Women and Girls. This year's theme highlights the urgent need to address the growing prevalence of online harassment, abuse, and exploitation as digital spaces become increasingly central to education, work, and social life. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Red Cross will be collaborating with other organizations, locally and internationally, in activities addressing gender-based violence. Some of their activities will include daily sharing of fun facts, hand painting, video competition, lecturers at learning institutions, and recognition and appreciation awards for all volunteers. The 16 days of activism calls on government, civil society, technology companies, educators, and communities to unite in creating safer digital environments. Still on the local scene, police on November 22nd, 2025, arrested and charged the minor of Rose Hall with the offenses of possession of an offensive weapon and 2 counts of criminal assault. Investigations revealed that the accused had in his possession a cutlass in a public space, namely Rose Hall Public Road. He was further charged with assaulting a 43-year-old caretaker of the same address by waving a cutlass at her head with the intent to commit the offense of wounding. Lastly, he was charged with assaulting a 55-year-old retiree of Rose Hall by waving a cutlass at her head with the intent to commit the offense of wounding. The offenses were committed on November 22, 2025. The minor was given station bail in the sum of $3,000 with 1 surety. He is expected to appear before the Chateaubelair Magistrate Court on January 14, 2026, to answer the charges. On to news in the region. Authorities have intercepted illegal narcotics concealed in barrels shipped from the U.S. at the port in Port of Spain, with a street value of nearly $500,000 TT. The police said the seizure followed a coordinated intelligence led operation involving partner agencies after receiving credible information. On Monday, they conducted a targeted search of 2 barrels awaiting clearance that were shipped from Fort Myers, Florida. Inside 1 barrel, officers discovered packages containing high grade cannabis concealed beneath clothing. When weighed, the seized illegal narcotics scaled 4.605 kilograms with an estimated street value of TT $400,000 or US $59,176. Investigations are ongoing. The Jamaica government on Friday confirmed an outbreak of leptospirosis, with health authorities saying that 6 people have died so far as a result. Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton told in news conference the outbreak follows the passage of Hurricane Melissa, which has created conditions that have increased the risk of exposure to contaminated water and soil. He added that there has also been a rise in confirmed and suspected cases across 8 parishes. Tufton told reporters that there have been 9 confirmed cases and 28 suspected cases across the parishes of St. Elizabeth, St. Catherine, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, St. Anne, St. James, and St. Mary, and 6 suspected deaths between October 30th and November 20th. The health minister said that the meeting with his team on Thursday night confirmed the 9 cases as well as the 28 suspected ones. On the international scene, 9 people have been arrested in India after a 70 million rupees or US $800,000 heist, in which armed men posing as central bank officials robbed an ATM cash van last week. On Monday, police in the southern city of Bengaluru said they had arrested 2 more people in addition to 7 arrested earlier. 68.5 million rupees of the money stolen were recovered by police, and they continue to investigate the case. The thieves had pretended to be officers of the Reserve Bank of India when they stopped the transport vehicle, saying they had to check the paperwork for such a large amount of money. Police said the vehicle's cash custodian and 2 security guards were instructed to get into an SUV, while one of the gang members took control of the van. They also said the gang had changed vehicles, used fake registration plates, and selected locations with minimal CCTV coverage to transfer the boxes of cash. A massive hunt was launched on Wednesday, with more than 200 police officers deployed. Finally, in sports, Chelsea and England goalkeeper Hannah Hampton has been voted BBC Women's Footballer of the Year 2025 after a standout 12 months for club and country. England teammate Alicia Russo finished second, and Spain's Aitana Bonmati was third in the public vote. Hampton is only the second goalkeeper to win the award after former England colleague Earps did so in 2023. This has been VFM's Evening News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
This Wednesday, November 26th, Quartz Black Friday is here. For one day only, enjoy an additional 20% off already reduced prices on appliances, electronics, furniture, and more. Plus, don't miss our limited time doorbuster deals. When they're gone, they're gone. It's the biggest savings day of the year, and it's happening right here in St. Vincent. Terms and conditions apply. Quartz, bringing value home.